Joining us now is Tom Tancredo, former Colorado Congressman, former presidential candidate, and author of In Mortal Danger, The Battle for America's Border and Security. Hello, Congressman.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm all right. All right, the president's speaking today about the two issues. First, let's you and I get to the bill being debated still as we speak by the Republicans in the House. Should they pass anything, or does not the president have the authority to fix this on his own without spending all this money?
Of course he has. Now, he'll do something that's probably extra-constitutional when he does do whatever he is threatening, but at the present time, he could do it in quite a legal manner. There is all he has to do, of course, is say to, for instance, Mexico, that if you continue to allow this migration through your country and facilitate the invasion of America on our southern borders, we will withdraw all financial support and aid for you in any way. Then you tell exactly the same thing to all of the other countries from which these children are coming, and you tell the ambassadors to those countries to inform their host government that indeed all these people are coming back. They'll be on the plane soon, or by other means of transportation. There better be somebody there to meet them because they're coming back.
And of course, all this posturing, passing a bill now in the House. The president already said today that right now the Republicans are debating the most extreme, unpassable version of the bill. He says it'll never pass the Senate, and if it did, he wouldn't sign it. So this is more theater than anything else, is it not?
It is absolutely that, and people have to understand this. And, not just general audience, the people we're talking to, the Republicans in this Congress. I wrote a column today. It will appear tomorrow in WorldNet Daily. I write a weekly column, and it's titled in Spanish. I'll translate it into English for you, but we put the title in Spanish as Senor Memo to Senor Boehner, grow a pair. Because, in fact, you see, there is plenty that the Republicans in Congress could do, some of the things I just suggested, right, for instance, but are so afraid of this thing called, this myth called a Hispanic vote reprisal. We just got a Pew poll in not too long ago. Now, Pew is not on our side, okay? Pew Hispanic Trust, that's generally where these things come from. They don't write things that slant right to the right. It's just the opposite. Their own poll shows that a majority of Hispanics in this country oppose this activity on the border, oppose the continual invasion, and want, by a majority now, want a swifter action on the part of the government to return these kids to their home.
All right, I'm glad you brought that up, but I also want to get to, in the time we have left, Congressman, the president also, you heard him say that while Congress is on vacation, I'll have to make tough choices with or without Congress. We have a minute left. This is referring to the broader immigration issue where many expect him to sign an executive order granting amnesty.
He will do exactly that. And I mean, there's no two ways about it. He is posturing for it. It's preparing for the next. You know what? Remember the adage that was so often quoted in his administration, and that was never lose the advantage that a crisis gives you. Right? This is a crisis they've created, and they're going to play this thing out as far as they possibly can.
And you want Boehner to grow a pair and take action.
That's right, buddy.
All right. I appreciate it, Congressman. Short but sweet. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And the book, folks, In Mortal Danger, The Battle for America's Border and Security, by former Congressman Tom Tancredo from the great state of Colorado.